Hey, what's happening, Pizzaholics? Behind me is RAZZA Pizza Artigianale. Artisan Pizza. RAZZA Artisan Pizza. I'm back for another round, another run. And I'm going to tell you why, guys. I'm going to tell you guys why I decided to review RAZZA for the second time. This time, reviewing their standard pizza. I've never reviewed their standard margherita before. The last one I did was their local pie called the Jersey pie. And according to the owner, Dan, there's a big difference between the two. So a place like this, RAZZA, I had to do their standard pie, guys. What do you say we go eat? My. There we go. Hear that? Hear that crackle? Oh, baby, look at that bottom. This is one of the lightest crusts you'll ever have, folks. The crunch is so subtle, but it's there with every bite. And the chew is so light. As I was filming, I had to mute the audio because a restaurant across the street began playing some music. But I was in sheer ecstasy, man. I kept grabbing slice after slice, scarfing down almost the entire pie before I even finished recording. I was in the zone. I almost blacked out. That's how good the pizza was. I just kept grabbing slice after slice after slice, and it did not dawn on me that I was about to finish that pie before filming until I saw one little slice left. Look at that aeration, guys. Look at that aeration. Beautiful. Very extremely light pizza, supposedly made with King Arthur's all-purpose flour. One of the lightest, one of the most delicate pizzas I've ever had. All right, guys, what do you say we move on into the lab and get a closer look at what is left? That's right, guys. I got carried away out there on the street and almost ate the whole pie. I was in the zone. I almost blacked out from sheer pizza ecstasy that I almost ate the whole pie and left nothing for the lab segment. Guys, we got one slice left. Okay, so this here is the standard margherita. Like I said earlier in the video, last year I reviewed the Jersey Margherita, which was made with ingredients from local sources. Jersey farms, tomatoes, cheese, mozzarella, everything except the crust, I think. I'm not sure what kind of flour he's using. Whatever he's using is freaking fantastic, guys. But I want to talk about that Jersey Margherita from last year. That's not his standard pie. This is. The crust was the same. Cheese and sauce is different. This is not Jersey tomato, and the cheese is also different. It's not from those Jersey cows that he purchases his mozzarella from, and you can buy the Jersey version. Now, he recommended, Dan Richer, the owner, said in the Pizza Podcast episode with Nino Canillo that the Jersey Margherita, you don't want to eat that during the winter. It's not the same. The cheese is different. The cows eat hay. They don't eat grass throughout the winter. And so I reviewed that Jersey pizza last year. You can catch my video, my review of that pie in the link. I'll include the link in the description. He recommends eating that during the summer when the cows are eating different food, like fresh grass instead of hay. So I'm thinking, hey, I got to go back and review this thing properly. Look at this baby. Because chances are that the taste and flavor of this pie is vastly different than the other one. The cheese had amazing dairy flavor. Sauce is abundant throughout. Never dry. Never a dry spot on the pie. Maybe one slice. You know, with artisanal pizza like this, you're bound to get some bubbles, and the sauce is going to kind of drift away from the bubbles and stuff. But oh, when you bite into this crust, guys, when you bite into that, you get that subtle exterior snap. And it just goes down like butter, man. This bread is like butter. Perfect leoparding on the bottom. Not a pale spot in sight. The sauce had a beautiful, savory, ripe tomato, naturally sweet tomato flavor. Look at the color of that tomato, too. That's a beautiful color, man. Not dark. It's not like that dark burgundy sauce or nothing like that. Very fresh. I would have liked some grated cheese on this thing. And guys, can somebody hand me a bar of soap, please? Anybody got some soap for the char? That's some plus points right there, guys. Oh, baby, we got ourselves a winner here. All right, guys, it's about that time. The pizza gets cold. We give it another fold. Listen for some crackling noise, guys. Crust is lighter than the Roberta's crust. I had Roberta's recently. Lighter. The char, the bitterness from that char, I think this was cooked in the wood oven. Now, he's got a new space. He extended into the building next door. Danny's doing big things. And he's using a Pizza Master oven or an electric oven. Not sure what kind of electric oven, but an electric oven. I don't think this was created in an electric oven. Now, maybe it was. Look, I've had pizza made in a Pizza Master oven, an electric oven that produced wonderful bitter char, but it's rare. It doesn't happen all the time. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know your oven and everything. You got to know your top heat and bottom heat. The bitter, if you tell anybody that this was not made in a wood oven, a wood-fired oven, they would not believe it. Regardless of the oven it was made in, regardless, one of the best pizzas you're ever going to eat. But is it going to go into my Hall of Fame? I'm going to strip it of that extra few decimal points that it would need to crack the 9 mark, guys. So I'm going 8.9. 8.9. I'm going to tell you why I didn't give it the 9. Again, a lot of this is subjective, obviously. Flavor-wise, it was through the roof. But you know what it is? I don't factor in price, but I factor in the size. This is a very small pizza. It's a 12-incher. I don't know what it is about small pizzas. Maybe if this had some grated cheese, it doesn't have any hard cheese on it at all. Maybe if it had some grated cheese, maybe I would have probably threw it into the 9 mark. If it had some buffalo mozzarella on there, which I love, definitely probably would have propelled it into the 9 mark. But I'm going just short. 8.9 for RAZZA. First time I ate the whole pie on the air. The wood-fired oven in RAZZA is pretty tiny. So now that they have a new oven and a much larger oven, will the dough balls get larger? If so, look out, Pizza World. We may be looking at a future heavyweight champion in the pizza game. I have more respect for larger pizza. It's more difficult to engineer. It's more difficult to retain crunch from first bite to last. Well, guys, that about does it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video and this review, and I guarantee you'll enjoy RAZZA if you guys taste it. Believe me. If you can, guys, smash that like, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to join and become a member, you'll have access to exclusive content for just $5 a month. Hit that join button, and you'll become an Elite Pizzaholic member. You could always donate by clicking the PayPal button on my cover banner. Also, link in the description. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Until next time, keep those bellies full, folks. This is Antonio, signing off.